What is going on, guys? Sent Delta here, and welcome back to another episode of Jets franchise. This week we are taking on the 4-11 Cleveland Browns. We do have a breakout defensive lineman, Jermaine Johnson, who we thought it was going to be. This is to get him up to star dev, so hold the Browns to less than 100 rushing yards, or get Jermaine Johnson 1 interception, 1 forced fumble, 1 tackle for loss, or sack. So it should be fairly easy today. We're going to go stuffing the run. Definitely need to stop Nick Chubb today. Beat the Browns and allow 75 or fewer rushing yards. So our weekly strategy is going to consist of stopping they want us to stop the outside run. I'm going to go inside run stop. And then throwing it deep. Get 5+ sacks. I think that's kind of doable. I think Deshaun Watson is still their quarterback. Could be wrong, but no injuries, offense or defensively, so that is always a plus. I haven't even looked at the college players lately, the draft prospects, see if we got 100% on anybody. A couple wide receivers are 75%. Cody Cutler, they're only 100% so far that I've seen. Doesn't look too bad. We'll add him to our board. Caleb Cummings, also 100% projected. Round 1, he's got talent of rounds 2 and 3. So if he falls, maybe we'll get him late 3rd round. Take a look. A lot of 75%ers. These guys are both 80s. So those guys should be 100% in the next couple weeks here, I think. We'll do our upgraded players. Jeremy Ruckert. I might honestly trade him away after this year. I don't know. He hasn't played the field a whole bunch. Now that we got Joey Alston in there. But I don't know. There's a couple good tight ends in the draft too, so maybe we go and grab a 3rd tight end and have him compete with Joey Alston as backup. I mean, when Alston does get the ball, he does good things with it. He's got decent speed. He's a big body. He just needs to get more physical than what he is, really. Hey, they do got Deshaun Watson still. We are going to skip past the stats because we don't really care that much. Nick Chubb with the handoff. We read that the whole way. Loss of 2 on the big hit from Isaiah Simmons. Show pressure in the A gap. Micah Hyde and Sauce both tip it. Incomplete, can come down with the sack. Or the interception. And that one hauled in by KJ Hamler. Probably should have gone for the swat with Sauce, but I thought we were in pretty decent position to pick it there. And that one for Chubb out of bounds. And Nick Chubb, loss of 1 on the on the run there. Brings up 3rd and 11. Show pressure again. Ford in the backfield. Sauce on the pressure that time. Incomplete. Brings a 4th and 11. Field goal unit coming out now for a 57-yarder. 58-yarder, sorry. And it is no good. Incomplete, and we will get the ball pretty much right at midfield. Amon-Ra on the drag route. It's a decent gain up to 38, and Greg Newsome injured on the play. Perry and Winfrey injured for Cleveland as well. It's Nick Chubb, or Breece Hall got nothing on that gain. We're under pressure, and we're going to get that off to St. Brown. Good for a gain of 12. Sets us up 3rd and 1. Try and go run here. Breece Hall with some space. It's a decent gain of 7 up to the 22. Gets us the first down that we needed. Amon-Ra with the catch and the touchdown, but there is a flag. Probably holding and going to come back if I had to guess. Legal receiver downfield. Mekhi Becton. Alright, well. That touchdown doesn't count. Would have been a nice one for St. Brown. Breece Hall throws a man off of him. Can't get anything after that. Last week, 14 for 57 and a touchdown. 931 and 11 touchdowns on the year so far. Try and get him up over 1,000 rushing. That one for St. Brown can't come down with it. Brings up 3rd and 12. Some for Johnson on the sideline. Good. Picks up the first. Church going to take this one himself, and he's going to dive in for the touchdown. Chris Church. First rushing touchdown today. He's got a couple on the year. I think 3, maybe 4. He's got pretty good speed. And we're going to use his legs whenever we can. So we go up 7-0 here. With just under 6 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Browns will take a knee. Sean Watson comes back out at the 25. We're going to go run with Chubb. Maybe get the gain of 2. Last week, 19 for 105 and a touchdown. He's already up over 1,200 yards and pretty much the same amount of touchdowns as Breece Hall has this year. CJ Gardner-Johnson in there with the stop. So Sean Watson picks up 16 on the ground. Nick Chubb gonna pick up 7 there. Micah Hyde brings him down in the backfield. No gain on the play, 3rd and 3. So to Cooper. Caught over the middle. Picks up the first down, gain of 9. Yeah, we ran commit there. Gerald Beck with the touchdown catch. Browns are going to tie it 7-7. We'll get the ball back with about 2.5 left to play here in the first quarter. Walford makes a couple men miss. Only gets up to the 26. I think that's their kicker who got injured on the play. Brees Hall, big run. Gets up to the 49. Gain of 23 on that one. Trying to get that one to St. Brown. It's too much pressure on us. That one to St. Brown's good as we step up in the pocket. Wanted to go deep, but Miles Garrett on the edge there is a little scary when he's coming at you. This one, caught to Cooper Redmond. Flag on the play. It came in late. Pass interference on the defense. Yeah, I don't think it mattered. Same amount of yards. I think it just counted as a Cooper Redmond catch if we declined it, but he'll pick that one up on the ground or in the air for the first. That one to AIYUK, intercepted at the 1. Jaquaski Tart on the pick. Nick Chubb gonna take this one. Gets him some space with the gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. That one too much pressure on Watson. Can't get the ball away in time. That one overthrown for Cooper. Incomplete, brings up 4th and 3. And the punt team is going to come out. Niswander with the punt gets it to about midfield, and Walford going to try a spin move. Gets up to the 47. And we'll be able to run one play here before we move into the second quarter. So now AIYUK is good. He's going to get up past the 30 to the 27. Gain of 20 on the play. Yeah, we're pretty much even across the board stats-wise. That one to St. Brown. Good for a gain of 14. Puts us within the red zone at the 13. Probably look for Cooper Redmond here if we got time for it. We do. And he's open for the touchdown. Cooper Redmond. That ball came out super wobbly from Chris Church. Redmond with the concentration to haul it in. Didn't care about the wobbliness, and that field goal might be missed. It is. Wide left. I'm an idiot. That went a lot slower than I thought it was gonna. And they'll take a knee. Watson coming back out at the 25 for the third time today. That one is brought down from Matt Fields. The initial person there on the sack. I don't know if they gave the other half sack to Isaiah Simmons or Rashawn Barnett, but all three of them were back there on him. Loss of 8, second and 18 now. That one incomplete. That one to Nick Chubb. He's going to break the tackle. Get up to the 31. Fourth and 4. They're going to punt it again with this Swander. Walford taking this one all the way to the right. If you have space, gets shoved out of bounds at the 47. We'll give it to Breece Hall on the ground here. He's going to get a gain. Gain of about 5 brings up second and 5. This one will get it to St. Brown. Picks up the first, up to the 33. An RPO. Breece Hall gain of 2. It's going to bring up second and 8. So now AIYUK. Good. Gets shoved out of bounds at the 10. They're going to mark him down at the 9. Tried to go high point to Redmond there. Too much pressure on us. AIYUK couldn't come down with it. That one to Redmond. Hit as he tried to haul it in, incomplete. We'll take our points and go for 3 here. Can't even see the line. It's good. 16-7. And they'll take another knee. I do want to take a look at the receiving group, though. Mari Cooper, Gerald Beck, KJ Hamler, David Bell. It's number 18. 14 is the rookie Chester Rosemond. All right. Of course, they got David Njoku. That ball is punched out by CJ Gardner-Johnson, picked up by Dorian Gilmore. It's going to set us up at the 38. It's a little worried there, to be honest with you. Dump this one out to Breece Hall. Cooper Redmond can't make a block. Gain of 4. Sets us up at the 34, 2nd and 6. Myles Garrett on the edge is just killing us today. Mekhi Becton needs to block a little bit better. I mean, it's the best pass rusher in the league, so can't really argue too much with him, but that pass to St. Brown is incomplete. So you're going to bring up 4th and 6. We'll bring Cole Myers out for the extra field goal. Put us up by 12. That one is good. 19-7. Jets on top. Made that loud enough so you guys could hear it. This one dumped down to Nick Chubb for a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Isaiah Simmons right there to get the stop. It would be nice if Jacksonville beat Tennessee. This one, Nick Chubb going to get a decent run. Up to the 46 and picks up the first. That one we just clobbered him. Jermaine Johnson in there with the stop. I think that's his tackle for loss. Micah Hyde in there with Matt Fields, I think, to get the stop. Sauce in the zone now. Press up. That one incomplete on the screen pass. Brings up 4th and 12. So Browns are going to punt now. 2:11 left to play in the second quarter here. Walford going to try and take this one up, and it's going to get stopped at the 19. Breece Hall only needs 40 more yards in 2 games to break 1,000 yards this season. Yeah, nothing really going there. Change of direction was ass on that one. Gain of 1. That one tended for Cooper Redmond. Probably not the smartest pass, but obviously because it got intercepted, but probably had St. Brown if we would have waited 2 more seconds. But it is what it is. Brown's going to get the ball just outside the red zone at the 29. CJ Gardner-Johnson can't bring down KJ Hamler. He's going to get a gain of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 from the 23. Even closer to the red zone now. This one picked off by Quentin Thompson. He's going to take it the other way. Isaiah Simmons with the block on Deshaun. He's going to take it inside. Amari Cooper can't catch up to him. Nick Chubb can't catch up to him. And he's going to dive in for the touchdown. Quentin Thompson making up for the pick thrown by Chris Church. He's going to take this one all the way to the house. 26-7. New York up by 19. With just under a minute and a half left to play here in the first half. Gotta finish this game fast, boys. I gotta work in 30 minutes. Nick Chubb, gain of 6 on the dump out. CJ Gardner-Johnson with the big hit on Ford. Browns will call a timeout with a minute left. Both Quentin Thompson and Sauce Gardner in the zone. I don't know what they need to get knocked out of it. Devin Banfield in there. Gets a stop on Nick Chubb. Pass to Njoku's good. Pass intended for Amari Cooper, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 50 with 17 seconds left to play. They're going to get this one outside to Cooper. Gain of 4. 12 seconds left to use their last timeout. Probably going to take an end zone shot here if I had to guess. Kind of dumb if they didn't. This one, Sauce allows the catch to Hamler. And that's going to bring us to halftime. Sauce has like 3 feet on Hamler. I don't know how he let that. One. We're going to go blitz counter, I think. They've been killing us today. And we're going to go defending the short pass. We should have kept it stopping the inside run, but again, I think our run defense is pretty freaking solid. To where we don't need to do it for both halves. I feel like we should be all right. So in Cooper Redmond, little 4-yard catch. I'd say he got 5. 2nd and 5 from the 28. This one dumped down to St. Brown. He's going to pick up the first up to the 40. Just keep moving with the tempo here. Hurry up. Ooh, didn't see that corner. Cooper Redmond still makes the catch up to the past midfield. Into Brown's territory now at the 48. So in Redmond over the middle comes down with a gain of 20 up to the 28 now. That one, Chris Church just devoured as he tried to throw that one. Incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10. Joey Alston in for Cooper Redmond. He's probably tired as shit getting the ball every other play. On a gain of 6, brings up 3rd and 4. So I'm past Brees Hall. Good. Inside the red zone up to 13 now. Amon-Ra with a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 from the 4. Chris Church tried to take off with it. Claiborne in there. Had other plans for us. Third and 3 from the 6. So into Redmond, pass broken up. 4th and 3. We got a pretty decent lead. I think we'll try and go for it. Redmond over the middle. A little scary. If the lineman would have jumped, he probably could have picked it. Cooper Redmond, 2nd receiving touchdown today. Puts us up 33-7. And they'll take another knee. Sets him up at the 25. Sauce was looking for blood on this man. Nick Chubb takes up the middle. Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 4. KJ Hamler ganged up on. So interrupt to Chubb to up the middle. Don't know what the hell I just said. Hand off to Chubb. Run up the middle. That's what I meant to say. So no, give it right back to him. He's going to get taken down. Gain of 5. 3rd and 2. This one, gain of nothing. 4th and 3. Loss of 1. Jermaine Johnson, first person in there. Ed Oliver with the help. We're going to go for it. 4th and 3 from the 45. To Njoku. Try to strip the ball there. He picks up the 1st. Both Sauce and Quentin Thompson are still in their zones. This one, Mari Cooper with Micah Hyde in coverage. He's going to go get a touchdown. Could be 14-33. Watson goes 3 for 3 in the air for 60 yards and a touchdown. Like I said, we've done really good with stopping Nick Chubb on the ground today. I'm not too worried about. Worried about having that as our main goal in the second half. Yeah, I paused in that last after the kickoff because number 6 thought it was Baker Mayfield for a second. St. Brown downfield on the sideline. Big catch across midfield at the 38. So to Joey Alston incomplete. Give it right back to Breece Hall. Gonna take this one up the middle. Gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 1. We'll go hurry up. Maybe try a screen here. Go get it. We got blockers. It's up to the 24. Church tried to take off with it. Got nothing. Loss of 1. 2nd and 11. And we're pretty even. Passing and running yards, so. It's just a matter of our defenses capitalizing on turnovers when we get them. And that one, probably going to be a pick 6. So I don't know what the hell Breece Hall was doing, and John Johnson can't catch up to him. Almost does. Callaway with the pick, and that puts the Browns down by 12. 33-21. Walford on the return, gonna get it up to the 25. Amon-Ra 8 for 107 today, no touchdowns. So in Cooper Redmond, gain of 6, 2nd and 4 now. Of course, Cincinnati beat New England. They pretty much have the AFC locked down. For playoffs. I mean, this one's a must-win, same as next week with the Dolphins. Bills beat the Falcons. Would have been nice if the Falcons won. Alex Tart. So it's not Jaquaski Tart, it's Alex Tart. I thought it was Jaquaski. But he was injured on the last play. Breece Hall. 31 yards or 71 yards so far today. This one, Church gonna take off up to the 50. So a Johnson downfield, I think that's his first catch today. Just outside the red zone at the 21. Second catch. He's got 43 on the day. Usually he's our main go-to guy in the slot. But with the Walford being injured and then he came back this week. Our slot positioning switched to St. Brown, which is why Amon-Ra is getting a lot more catches today. But I don't really care for him in the slot because he's not really fast enough on those jet sweeps that we run. This one we're going to have AIYUK over the middle for the touchdown. Brandon AIYUK first touchdown catch in quite a while, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it's been a couple weeks. We'll go up 40-21. 5 minutes left to play here. Dotson. See, that's why I wanted to check their lineup, because I thought that was Jahan Dotson. He's gotta be like a corner or a safety or something. Nick Dotson. We'll go three deep defense here. Watson gonna take off up to the 50. Big scramble there for him. This one caught for Cooper, gain of 10 in the first. This one, hand off to Nick Chubb. He's gonna throw some guys off of him. Try to strip the ball. Benzel Freeman in there. Couldn't jar it loose. We have under 3 minutes, about 2.5 left to play here in the game. Dallas Knowles and Sauce Gardner in there to bring down Njoku, short of the first, 2nd and 2. It's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Even if they score here, we're probably just going to run the ball out and call it a day. Rashawn Barnett with the sack on Deshaun Watson. We'll keep the blitz coming. That one caught for Njoku. They're going to give him the first? I don't think he was past the line, my guy. That one dumped down to Nick Chubb. Good for the touchdown. Browns make it 28-40. Go onside Paul Holmes. And we're just going to run this ball out. Of course, they'll call a timeout. McBride on the run. Taking a 2 brings up 4th and 5. Let's take our field goal, I guess. (43-28). We at least got points to extend the lead a little bit. Squib kick to the fullback, and he's going to take that up to the 41. Just a minute left. Pass broken up by CJ Gardner-Johnson. It's pass to Beck. Good for the touchdown. Gerald Beck, his second today. And the Browns are within 8 now. I think as long as we get this onside, should be okay. Dorian Gilmore falls on it. Chris Church gonna take 2 knees. And we should be good. It could be tripping balls, but I'm pretty sure it said the Lions had Derek Carr at the bottom. Interesting. And we'll take that last knee, and that's gonna be the game. Tried to just lob one for Johnson to get some yards. Incomplete. We win by 8. 43-35. 48-35. Can't remember. All right, well, take a look at these stats. Chris Church, 23 for 37, 305 yards, 3 touchdowns, again, 3 interceptions. Breece Hall, 17 for 77, no touchdowns. Chris Church, 4 for 17 and a touchdown. Jonathan McBride, 1 for 2. Amon-Ra, 8 for 107, no touchdowns. Cooper Redmond, 7 for 73 and 2 touchdowns. Breece Hall, 3 for 18. Brandon AIYUK, 3 for 64 and a touchdown. John Johnson, 2 for 43. Joey Olsen, 0 for 0. Defensively, Jermaine Johnson did get his tackle for loss. Rashawn Barnett, 1 sack. Matt Fields, Dallas Knowles, and Isaiah Simmons, all half a sack. Quentin Thompson, 1 interception, 86 yards for the touchdown. CJ Gardner-Johnson with a forced fumble, and Dorian Gilmore with the fumble recovery. No safeties, and Quentin Thompson with the touchdown. Chris Church with an upgrade. 2 upgrades, actually. We'll go scrambler on him. Maybe get his speed up another one. And then we'll do improviser, I think. Try and get that up a little bit. Agility +1, break sack +1, throw accuracy deep +1, throw accuracy short +1, and throw on the run 2. Breakout player, Jermaine Johnson. Getting star dev now. 10 XP to the entire defensive line. That'll help us. Unstoppable force. I think that last run from Deshaun Watson put us over 75 yards, unfortunately. Maybe not. I guess I could have viewed the box score and checked the rushing yards there, but that puts us to 8-8 on the year. This is a must-win game if we want to think about playoffs. I mean, Baltimore's still up there. I'm pretty sure they have that locked down. Where are they? 10-6, yeah. I don't think we're going to make playoffs this year, boys. Even with a win. I mean, Indianapolis is in there. They're 9-7. As a 4th seed. Hold on. Let me take a picture of this so I can remember. So yeah, Bengals, Chiefs, Chargers clinch it. Bills clinch it. Colts clinch it for their division. Steelers are not in it. Ravens are. Broncos are. Do you guys miss in the old Maddens where it told you like what X, Y, and Z meant? Like I think Y is clinched with home field. Clinched, clinched, clinched with home field. Clinched with home field. Could be wrong. So yeah, we really need to win this game. If the Colts lose, we might have a chance to make it. The Steelers lose, and the Ravens lose, we might have a chance to make it. I don't know. We'll see what happens though. I do want to see where our draft picks are though. Forget whose draft picks we have this year. Indianapolis and Atlanta. So pretty much 2 of the best teams so far. And next year we have nobodies, so we got a lot of everybody else's picks this year. We'll do our upgrade players and then we'll call it a day. Lots of upgrades here. We will start at the top with Sauce. Obviously going to go man-to-man on him. Decent upgrades there. Quentin Thompson next, same thing, man-to-man. Then we got Amon-Ra. We'll go deep throat on him. We need that speed to get up. Doesn't get it. Cooper Redman. We will go. Still like putting vertical threat on him. Lots of upgrades here. Jermaine Johnson, of course, gets an upgrade. We'll go speed rusher on him. Get that up to a 78. Jonathan McBride. Go power back. Set him up to a 78, playing up to an 80. With that morale boost. Devin Lloyd. He hasn't seen the field in quite a while, to be honest. Go run stopper. Kari Parker, of course, deep threat. I like my speedy receivers. Raekwon Fox, we can just auto upgrade. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like. If you are new here, make sure you do subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week as we take on the Dolphins and try to push for playoffs. Till then, stay cool. Peace.